dance your cares away. Worries for another day. Let the music play. Down in Fraggle Rock. What's up, everybody? It's a Muppets game that is indeed a tribute to Fraggle Rock that you see on your screen. So happy to have all of you here for this Muppet game. So excited. All that Muppet energy. Let's all go. Yay! Meanwhile, we wanted to take your minds off the Muppets for a second to let you warm up a little bit, let you warm into it so you don't have, like, over Muppet on the brain. We asked for your favorite comic strip, and here's what you're saying. Chicago Man said Garfield. A lot of people said that. Stephen J. Buck said Peanuts. A lot of Peanuts fans out there. Grammy with Little Lulu. We got Don Hugo with Calvin and Hobbes. Also getting a ton of love out there. Who doesn't love Calvin and Hobbes? Artruski said The Far Side, another great one. Beach Bum 2272 said High and Lois. Brutex with Pickles. Barbs said Archie. Perez 622 Beetle Bailey. Karen Kajust said The Wizard of Id. Shell CW said Lil Abner. Fortner Laurie with Andy Capp, everybody's favorite comic strip character who has to sleep on the couch constantly. Might not be the best. I feel like the Lockhorns have the worst marriage in comic strips, but Andy Caps might not be that much better. Mr. Marvelous going with Dennis, the Menace, and Marmaduke, tossing a couple out there. Yard Mule with Bloom County, another classic that is back now. Dragon 117 with the Katzenjammer Kids. A Crazy Zookeeper going with Kathy. And quite a few people said Family Circus. So thank you for exploring all of these wonderful... somebody just said Family Circus objectively not fun. It's adorable. Sometimes it's just supposed to be adorable. It doesn't all have to be hilarious. Sometimes it's just like, oh, I get it. It's fun. We enjoy it. It's a fun time. All right. I think it's about time to get this game started. I'm so excited. So let me just say, why are there so many shows about Muppets and all of their work and fame? Muppets are wonderful, a stunning illusion, and now they have their own game. That's right, welcome to an all-Muppets edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. It is World Puppetry Day, and these are the most famous puppets of them all. Let's take a look at today's grand prize. Yay! There it is! That's $1,000, and everyone who can correctly answer my 10 multiple-choice Muppet trivia questions will split it. In this game, you'll earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. So if that happens, you stick around, you keep earning the bonus SB. You will need to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them by clicking a button that will appear once the game has ended. Grand prize winners get their bonuses claimed for them automatically. It's rolled into your share of the grand prize. Now, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize, either using SB or with a free rejoin. If you're saying, I don't have any free rejoins, guess what? You don't have to worry about it. You can always click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening and earn free rejoins by watching videos. But that's not all. This is a second chance week, which means every game you play, just for showing up and being here, you're getting 3 free rejoins added to your account after this game, but before the following game begins. So keep coming back, keep playing. This is only the second game of the week. That means there are 3 more games after this. Each one will give you 3 free rejoins for playing it. So plenty of rejoins out there to be had. Finally, we do give away a 500 SB prize to one player who earns and claims at least 1 SB in the game. We announce each game's winner at the beginning of the following game, which means I do have the winner from yesterday's game, which was Kayak DRMV. Congratulations, you've already been credited. You have those 500 SB in your account. Everyone else, keep playing and claiming, because the next time, the winner could be you. And you know, when you're done with this game, there are always 2 ways to earn SB from Swagbucks Live outside of these live games. First is through the Daily Trivia Challenge. That's a once-a-day, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule. It resets each night at midnight Pacific time. Second, click the More Ways to Earn button on the main menu to access an exclusive offer wall with opportunities to earn SB towards your daily goal. All right. The comments are being blown off of the screen by Crazy Harry so he can play. Here is question number 1. What is the name of Dr. Bunsen Honeydew's assistant? Is it Flute, Beaker, or Tongs? Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. What is the name of his assistant? Dr. Bunsen Honeydew is conducting some dangerous experiments. Dangerous if you're his assistant, that is. Just ask Beaker, whose meeps for help always fall on deaf ears. Meep, 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 meep. That's right, Beaker is his name. 95% of you getting that one right. He's had his head flattened, stretched out. He's had all sorts of crazy stuff done to him. His face has been charred by live explosions more than anyone would care to count, especially Beaker. Well done to 95% of you. And with the rejoins, we already have over 31,600 people in grand prize contention. Almost 32,600 of you here playing the game with us. And here's the best news of all. Every single question you get right from here on out earns you 1 bonus SB. So that is why you stay till the end. Here's question number 2. It's worth 1 bonus SB. What is the nationality of the Muppet chef that has his own cooking segment? Is he Swedish, Swiss, or French? What is the nationality of that Muppet chef? He's the one Muppet everyone does an impression of, and his insane recipes and cooking methods are supposed to come from his home country of Sweden. Of course, he's the Swedish chef. Bork, bork, bork. So much fun. That is like a great improv exercise, just unhinged, and it's a hand and arm puppet. So, you know, you've got 2 people working it. You have the right arm is in his head, the left arm is his left hand, and then another puppeteer is doing the right arm. If you didn't know how that worked, there you go. Now you do. Well done. 87% of you getting that one right. It is not the French chef. You might be thinking of Julia Child, who was not a Muppet. She was like the French gourmet. But unfortunately, Swedish was the answer we were looking for. Good news is that the people eliminated 3/4 of you coming right back in. We are on now to question number 3. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. What is the name of Dr. Teeth's band? Is it the Electric Ladyland, the Electric Company, or the Electric Mayhem? What is the name of his band? I don't care if they're a bunch of felt puppets. This band can play. Their originals get your body moving, and their covers are great too. I'm just a fan of the Electric Mayhem. Love them. The Electric Mayhem is the answer. 84% of you getting that one right. You got Floyd Pepper, you got Animal, you got Janice, you got Zoot, and Dr. Teeth on the keys. Unless of course you have Rolf playing on the keys. Sometimes Dr. Teeth's talking, but they are a fantastic band, and their covers. I have some of their covers on record. They're really good. I got vinyl. That's how big a fan I am, just to prove it. All right, let's move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. In which city does the Great Muppet Caper take place? Is it London, Tokyo, or Milwaukee? The Great Muppet Caper. First movie took you all across America. They were somewhere different for the sequel. This movie takes the Muppets across the pond for a European adventure, stopping the theft of the baseball diamond and seeing the best and worst of London along the way. London is the answer. 87% of you getting that one right. Well done. 13% of you eliminated. They are neither in Milwaukee nor are they in Tokyo in that film. It takes place basically entirely in London. That's why you get people like Diane Rigg. John Cleese is in there. Tons of great British comedians are part of that movie. Tons of great cameos. Of course, Charles Grodin is in it. He was fantastic. His love song to Miss Piggy. Just what a great movie. It's the best of the Muppet movies. I'm going to get out there and say it. Maybe other people won't, but this host isn't afraid. Let's move on to question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Starting with The Muppet Christmas Carol. What was added to projects as a tribute to Jim Henson? Is it a rainbow, a shooting star, or a sunrise? Now appears several projects, and if you see it now, you'll go, that's a tribute to Jim Henson. The loss of Jim Henson at a relatively young age was devastating, but his legacy lives on through his creations and the shooting star that was added to projects as an homage, a callback to the Muppet movie. Shooting star is the answer. Brian Henson, his son, talking about that in an interview. 74% of you getting that one right. Well done. 23% saying rainbow. I'm not surprised. That makes sense because of the rainbow connection. That would be a rainbow connection to Jim Henson, but unfortunately, that is not the answer we were looking for. Good news is over half of you coming right back in. Still over 22,400 people in grand prize contention. And we are on now. We're already halfway done with this game. You are zipping through it. Phenomena. Let's move on to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Who does Kermit the Frog marry at the end of The Muppets Take Manhattan? Is it Janice, Miss Piggy, or the Duchess? Janice, Miss Piggy, or the Duchess? Who gets married to Kermit? It's not like their relationship was ever a will they or won't they situation, but Kermit was dragging his webbed feet when it came to committing to Miss Piggy until the end of their 3rd movie. That's right, somebody's getting married today. Miss Piggy is the answer. We finally see them tie the knot. The moment that at least Miss Piggy's been waiting for a very long time. What? Yes, you, Miss Piggy. Congratulations to you. Let's move on to question number 7, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of the following Muppets is typically operated as a full-body suit? Is it Fozzie Bear, Gonzo, or Big Bird? Talking about somebody's fully inside this character to operate. It's not just a couple hands or arms in there. Not all Muppets are created equally. You can divide them into rod puppets, hand and rod puppets, hand and arm puppets, and in the case of characters like Big Bird, someone like the great Carol Spinney wears the puppet like a suit. He's in there in the suit. He's got his hand up high, the thumb. If you've ever seen how it's operated, it is astounding. Big Bird is the correct answer. 95% of you getting that one right. Well done. You are crushing this game. I saw a couple people in the comments going, I don't really know the Muppets, but as a group, collectively, you are doing really, really well. Let's see how you do with this next one. It's question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of the following tracks does not appear on the original Muppet Show cast album? Is it Being Green, The Rainbow Connection, or Coddleston Pie? I almost wore out this cassette. I'll tell you about that in a second. As a kid, I nearly wore out my cassette of the Muppet Show cast album. I still have it. It still works. And I bought a vinyl of it as well. The album came out before the Muppet movie, which means the Rainbow Connection is nowhere to be found on that album. The original album, oh my God, 36% of you getting that one right. That means that 64% of you just got eliminated. Coddleston Pie is performed by Rolf, and we have Robin performing Being Green. It is, I believe it's the first track of side B, but it is on side B. Coddleston, Coddleston Pie. A fish can't whistle and neither can I. Fantastic stuff. Of the 64% of you who were eliminated, well over half of you, almost 3/4 of you coming right back in. That's what I'd like to see. I'll give you a moment. If you have not, this is the original Muppet Show cast recording album. It came out in 1977. It is fantastic. It has great comedy sketches on it. It has Gonzo eating a rubber tire to Flight of the Bumblebee. It's everything you would possibly want from an episode. And of course, it begins with the Muppet Show theme song and Kermit going, "To introduce this record, that's what I'm here to do." All right. We have had almost 9,000 people rejoin after that one. We're up near 16,000 people in grand prize contention, and only 2 questions remain. Let's get to question number 9 now. It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q9. On Muppet Babies, what is the name of the human who takes care of everyone? Is it Nanny, Nancy, or Nana? What is her name? We never saw what she looked like from the neck up, but she provided those baby Muppets with love, affection, and understanding. Who didn't love Nanny as a kid? That's right, Nanny is the answer. 14,758 of you have made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. But we're not ready for it just yet, because right now at CVS Pharmacy, the Epic Beauty event is back. Save with thousands of hot deals on beauty and wellness, now through April 8th. Shop by category for up to 40%, even 50% off, and buy one, get one offers on everything from skin and hair care to makeup, vitamins, and more. Buy online and pick up in store in as little as 1 hour and earn up to 15% cash back on purchases. You heard me right. That's up to 40%, even 50% off, and you can earn up to 15% cash back on purchases. You have to be a U.S. player to take advantage of this offer. Please check it out after the game. Speaking of which, we have 14,980 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. We have over 32,400 total people here playing the game, and I got one more bonus SP for anyone who can correctly answer our final question. Here is question number 10. Complete this lyric. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and Piggy, Jim, or me. Complete that lyric for me, please. In the beginning of the Muppet movie, Kermit is figuring out his place in the world, ready to chase after his ambitions. And when they find the rainbow connections, it'll be the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da 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 dee. 99% of you, 14,660 people knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize. Well done to each of you. Waka, waka, waka. Each of you getting 7 SP in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Who do we have here? We got Matthew as a winner. Congratulations to you. We got 7 Cursed Gods. You're not cursed. You're a winner. Congratulations to you. And Lovers K281. And Star Trek 1007, 1 to beam to the winner circle. Congratulations to each and every one of our grand prize winners. Congratulations to those of you who earned bonus SB and claimed them. You have more in your account now than you did when the game started. That makes you a winner in my book. Now that you have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. You've done it yet again. Thank you for playing today. Come back for another one tomorrow and more free rejoins coming your way. The ones from this game will be credited by then. This has been Swagbucks Live, and please have a great evening, everybody.